Hi. Oh boy, I am so excited this morning. I'm trying to get this in before I get ready to leave for work. I am so excited. Last night I did a live Facebook thing, and then after I got off the phone, I was talking to my friend Kay, and I didn't know until recently that she went through a life changing event, but she had posted it on to help other women, and she was telling me how I was being motivational. Well, let me tell you something. We got to talking, me and her, and we started talking about God, and the changes and the things that we went through, and how the enemy comes against you and everything. And the conversation landed on faith. Hey D, what's up, Daryl? The conversation landed on faith. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. I got so excited. Me and her was on that phone. We stayed on the phone for the longest of time because let me tell you something. Whether you know it or not, that is the hardest thing, but that's the only thing that's going to move mountains. It's the only thing that's going to tear down strongholds. It is the only thing that's going to be a game changer is faith. Because faith is the basic ingredient to a relationship with God. And, it's just mind boggling how you can go through things and God move things out your way. We have a tendency to pick things back up. And that was part of the conversation that she and I had. A lot of people know my story. Hey, Flossie, you know it. You know it all too well. That God removed something from my life. 7 years, 7 months. 7 should have been the number of completion with this. But I picked it back up, and it turned out that that person was the same person that he was the first time around. And the outcome was the same. Well, it's going to be the same because he hadn't changed. And the situation hadn't changed. So I didn't have faith enough to trust and believe that God removed this. Instead, I had faith that God brought it back to me for a reason. Because let me tell you something, the enemy knows your weaknesses, your flaws, your mistakes better than you ever will. You might not even remember every little thing that has been monumental in your life, every mistake that you've made. But let me tell you, the enemy does, and he will bring it back up to you. He will bring it back to you. But that's why you got to have faith. Romans 17 says, faith cometh by hearing, and by hearing by the word of God. You have got to get into a area where you're listening, so that this way when you're moving the right way, because faith is there. And she was telling me how she was going through marriage, ended, got 2 kids. She was here in Delaware, which she had nobody, and she was here for a reason because this is where he was stationed. And he just decided that, hey, I don't want to do this no more, and I'm out, I'm gone. And she was able to, hey, okay, where you go, I go for right now. And she went to Florida, got a job right there by her family. She got support, she got a place, she got everything just boom, boom, boom. Because let me tell you something, when one door closes, God will open up another. He will open up another if you have faith. And speaking of faith, and I'm looking at time, that's why I'm talking so fast because I got to get out of here. But let me tell you something. I hate to even show this. You see this? This is when you know you work it. This is also when you know that you need a new Bible. Okay, and I'm gonna get one, maybe, I don't know, because I got so many notes in here. So that's the only thing keeping me from really getting rid of it. But I want to share something. Hold on. Hebrews 11:1. This is what it is. Says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. We are such a tangible people. We want to be able to see it. But let me tell you something. In order for things to move, in order for things to really, like I said, be a game changer. Football is on my mind, excuse me. Game changer, it has to be through faith. And Hebrews 11:6, it says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So, and I never understood. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. I've never really grasped that because we are so used to evidence. Evidence means that, okay, here this is. I see this. Here this is. This is the evidence. You go to the police station, they're looking for evidence. You go to the coroner, they do the everything is evidence. Even in math, you have evidence that 1 and 1 equals 2. But with God is the evidence of things not seen. So what I'm saying to you today, because you don't see it, don't mean it's not there. And if you have an ear to hear and you have faith, trust and believe God will make a way. He did it. But you got to understand there's going to be times when he's going to move things out of your way, take it away from you. Don't pick it back up, because he will put you in the desert. He will put you in the wilderness, just like he did Moses, just like he did the children of Israel. Leave it alone. Don't ask the question why. Just do or die. That's what it's going to be. So with that, I got to go. Keep the faith. Be inspired. Be blessed. And know God got your back. If nobody else can tell you anything, he loves you. He is one who has his arms around you. Just stay prayed up. Be positive. Have faith. Love you. Bye.